A lot of doubles players don't realize as the return team, you have some different options that you can use to game plan against the opponents and communicate this with your partner. In the last video, we went over serve team options. Here we're going to go over the less commonly used, especially at the club level, return team communication options. So the first thing you have to decide as the return team is what formation you're going to use. Typically against first serves, you're going to be defending a little bit more. So some of these options don't apply quite as much. You're often going to see at the pro level, they'll call some of these plays on second serve returns. So after the server misses their first serve, they'll use some hand signals to do that, which I'll go over here in a second. So the formations you have available to you are the regular formation where you're the returner back here returning and your partner is up here at the net. Typically they're going to stand around the service line area on the first serve and then maybe take a little more aggressive position on the second depending on the opponent. The other option you have is two back. This is very commonly used at the pro level if you see two singles players playing doubles, or if you see the serve team using I formation, which I went over in my last lesson. On second serve, typically you'll see them move forward up to the net. So those are the two options for your formation. For location, you can actually call where your partner is going to return. So not all players use this, but it is available to you as an option. So you can call for a cross-court return, you can call for a down-the-line return, or you can call for a lob return as well. Again, this is typically going to be used on a second serve. So after the server misses their first serve, this player is going to hand signal back to their partner. So you can come up with your own system for this. In general, I like to point. So if I'm this player here in the ad court and the server misses their first serve, I'll point cross or line, and maybe you have another option like 3 that you can use for lob. Then the last thing you have to call is the movement of both players. So as the net player, again, this is going to be called on a second serve. You can either stay, which is a close fist here. You can poach, which is an open palm. At the pro level, I'll often see players signal 2 or 3, which means I'm going to poach on the second or third ball of the rally. You can also fake, which I like to do a kind of fluttering hand like this, where you're kind of tapping your fingers together to show them that you're going to fake and try to draw an error that way. And then the last option is to call for your partner to return and volley, which again is a great option on the second serve. So for that one, you can just go like this and tell them to come forward to the net after they make their return. So again, a lot of this is going to be used on second serve. So get those hand signals down, go through it with your partner before the match so that you can start to use these as the return team as soon as they miss their first serve. And you're going to really create a lot of serve +1 errors, a lot of confusion from the serve team, and really a lot of frustration from them as well. And it'll improve your chances to stay on the same page as the return team and then also win the match by creating confusion from the serving side. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hopefully this helped you better game plan as the return team, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson.